is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and I've owned it for 6 months. Today we're going to do a long-term review and answer the question, hopefully, can it replace all other travel vlogging cameras? Let's find out. I'm Vahid Sadrzadeh with VSR Media, and we do photography, video, and audio reviews, travel vlogs, and everything in between. Well, this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and it's been on the market for about 6 months now, and I purchased it right when it came out. Again, no money transferred hands. They didn't send me a device, a brand new one. I purchased this all on my own with my own money and my own funds. I went with the Creator Combo, and I chose to separately add on the black mist filter, which comes in handy for shooting in daylight, sunlight, anything outdoors. It's going to come in this leather case, really nice leather case. The seams seem to be waterproof, really nice zipper. DJI branded here on the outside, and on the inside you're going to find not only the camera, and this comes in a case, which I find extremely annoying. The case is supposed to protect the lens, but taking this in and out of the case every time you need it, DJI, I think, needs to come up with a little better plan on how to protect the lens and the gimbal while still keeping it in this bag. So, just for ease of use, I just carry it right here in this bag. I'm going to set this down. Here's what else you're going to find in the Creator Combo bag. You're going to find a little mini tripod. So this opens up right here. So you're going to be able to plug this in. This comes in the bag. Plug this into the bottom of the DJI Pocket 3, and you can transmit your microphone. Speaking of the DJI Mic 2 transmitter, here it is. Speaking on the DJI mic right now, check this out. You can see a little bit of the sakura that's starting to come through. Pretty easy to connect. They did a good job with the design of this little see-through design, as you can see. You've got the record button here on the side, as well as a place to charge. You have a clip on the back. You can also magnetize it, so that's pretty cool as well. And on the side, a pairing button and turning it on and off. And finally, it comes with a battery handle. So you have to charge this separately, but if you're wanting more battery time, plug this little guy in, and you'll get about, my experience is about an extra 30 to 45 minutes with this, so not a terribly long time, but again, it comes in handy. So this little Pocket 3 from DJI has surprised me over the last 6 months. I'm going to start there. Lots of capability within this small, rotating gimbal-like camera. Now, we've seen DJI come out with the gimbal cameras here recently, but those are powerful cinema cameras. This, you would think, can't live up to that kind of quality. And while I'm not saying it lives up to a $10,000 to $12,000 cinema camera, when you take this on the road, you're not really sacrificing that much, at least for what you're paying for it. $600 for the Creator Combo, and really this little beast is exactly that. Can it replace my Sony a7 IV on a trip like this? And the answer is surprisingly yes. The fact that it does have that DJI microphone, the wireless mic that you can plug in, the fact that it does shoot 4K 120, the fact that it does rotate from horizontal to vertical when you need it. And in a pinch, I'm not saying it's the best photography camera out there, but in a pinch, it can shoot some pretty good photos when you need it. And here's another thing that surprised me. It was the low light capability. Specifically, as a family, we visited Okinawa on our trip to Japan. We spent about 4 days there, and one day it was extremely rainy, as you can see from the footage, all shot, by the way, on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. We're spending some of the day in a cave. happens to be Japan's largest cave. And you know, in caves, it's dark. See, the Pocket 3 does a fantastic job in low light scenarios. But I really wanted to test the boundaries of this little pocket camera. And is it truly a pocket camera? Yes, it is. The train stations in Tokyo, Osaka are crowded. And carrying around a camera and a mini tripod and the microphone coming off the top, it's a lot. You know, you're in these crowded train stations and you don't want to have this big equipment in people's faces. This right here did the job. And I have to say I'm pretty happy with the footage that came out. Now, is it truly, truly cinematic? I don't know if I would say that. I don't know if I would use it as my daily camera. I certainly wouldn't replace my Sony a7 IV with this thing. But having it in your pocket, pulling it out in crowded spaces, even using it at places like Mount Fuji. I think it did a spectacular job for the size, for the price. $600 for the creator combo, and you're essentially getting everything you need to vlog in other countries, other states, and just have something at the palm of your hand that's easy to use and has, in my opinion, pretty darn good quality when it comes to image. There is one major drawback to this camera right here, and I hope DJI will fix it in the next iteration of this Pocket 4 that may come out here, and I'm not saying it is, but if it does come out, I would like to see this guy waterproof. And I think we all would. And that's one advantage that I think GoPro has over this camera right here is how can DJI make this pocket cam that already has a 1-inch sensor, that has the gimbal that rotates, that shoots in 4K 120, how do you make this waterproof? I think if they can figure that out, I think they've got a solid long-term product on their hands that creators are going to use for some time. That's my long-term 6-month review of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm Vahid Sadarzadeh. This is VSR Media, video, sound, recording, and we'll see you in the next one.